I was like, oh, I found my paradise. I'm gonna stay here. At first, I was very inspired by the buildings, the architecture of the city, and the fact that there was a lot of things to do at that time. I arrived here like almost 7 years ago, so like there was a lot of infrastructure projects like tunnels, bridges, the Johar-Maikau Bridge. So it was full of like, yeah, growing projects, and I was very interested in being part of that to shape the city. Also, one of the reasons why I chose Asia, especially Hong Kong, is that I felt a bit disconnected with my Asian side back in France because I was born and raised there. It was not easy at first because people told me that I don't look Asian, etc. But then somehow I felt really familiar with this place because there's a lot of similarities between the Vietnamese culture and the Hong Kong culture. It's the way, the mentality, the sense of community, the importance of family. My mom, she always dances at home. Like in the morning, the first thing she does is like to play the music and then start dancing. So she took me, she lifted me up, and then she started like zouking with me. Zouk is a special type of dance in the Caribbean. I really wanted to dance like Britney Spears. So I started doing like hip hop, street jazz. So my whole life I danced, and now recently I'm closer to my origins by doing Afro dance. So that's very recent. So it's another way also for me to dive deep into who I am, my identity. I quit my job 3 years ago in 2021, and it took me 10 years to get to a point where I was like, I'm gonna quit because it's not possible to live feeling so empty and disconnected inside, because I think I've always wanted to prove that I can become an engineer, a successful woman with a status, career, money and everything. But once I take that and I proved to my parents and the society that I was able to do it, I was like, wait a minute. I feel like it's not fulfilling me inside, and I need to reconnect with my true purpose, which is expressing myself through dance, inspiring people. I took the leap of faith because I won a dance competition, and I think that was the trigger. I needed that trigger. At first, I was very scared joining that competition because I was the only foreigner not speaking Cantonese. I was like, what am I doing here? I'm not supposed to be here. That's why I came up with the idea at the final to bring Afro dance to like French music, because I'm still French at the end of the day, but like regrouping Hong Kong dancers and African drummers. So I really try to create my melting pot on stage, symbolizing all the traveling, all the experiences that I've been having, and trying to show, okay, this is my identity, this is what I strive for, like building a multicultural community where people respect each other and celebrate their culture. Having different mindsets in one room, for example, can help you to understand that there's more than one solution, because when you think about it, like one person can think this way, the other one can think that way, and depending on the perspective, there's no right and wrong. It's just depending on where, like, your referential. So I believe that cultural intelligence is intelligence, and we need to push for that. I remember there was a girl, she's also Malaysian, Nigerian, Chinese, Hong Kongese. She came to one of my auditions to be a member of my dance crew, and she said, you know, I have to tell you something, Anisha, you really inspired me to put myself out there and continue dancing, and also like go get the opportunity, because I would never imagine a Malaysian girl on stage, on TV, in Hong Kong. That's something that I would never have imagined before, and thank you for being there, because now I feel like I can do things. I believe more in myself, and because you showed it. Try to shape my model in my head, because I couldn't see somebody like me out there. There was either Black artists or Asian artists, but not that many Asian artists actually. So I'll try to take the best in every person and shape like my fictive, imaginative model, and then finally I try to project myself into that model and tell, okay, this model is going to be me no matter what. I would say having a very supportive system is very important. I would say like a good circle of friends, mentors is good for the mental health, and sometimes you lose the confidence through the journey, so it's good to have those people who remind you that it's gonna work out. Grace Wong, J. Lu, my closest friends, Erica, etc. But also my online community. I think without them, I wouldn't be there. Like they've been supporting me for a very long time and constantly liking my work, commenting, pushing my content. So yeah.